want you to register for Bike MS, which is coming up in September this week. We're going to have a live report from Brett. He's going to talk more about what he's doing. He's also going to talk about the weather, all of that while he's riding a bicycle. Truly a man of many talents. Stay with us, 5:37 right now. We'll be right back.
Good morning. We're out here, Ranch Mart South Bike Source in the background. Look at all these bikers who've come out to ride to work with us this morning to support Bike MS and get the word out to sign up now for the event that's just 86 days away, September 14th and 15th in Kansas City. All right, let's take a look at the forecast. Great morning to ride. Ready to ride. We're going to take off between 5:45 and 6 o'clock this morning. We've got about an 8-mile route that's going to take us through, say, Mission Hills and eventually down to the plaza. And Jaja, we're looking to end up right in the studio at 6:55 a.m. That's the goal this morning.
Right. That's a hefty goal. We're going to make sure you guys do it. Thank you so much, Brett. Everybody ride safe. So Brett Anthony, he is out and about this morning on a bicycle, talking to us about Bike MS, why he's riding.
Good morning. Yeah, we're out here getting ready for our ride. It's going to be about an 8-mile ride down through Mission Hills, through parts of Leawood, eventually ending up down on the plaza right at about 6:55 this morning. So a nice leisurely ride for us and a great morning for the ride. We'll give you an example of how this GoPro camera is going to work here in just a second. Plus, we'll talk to the man in charge, Sean Staggs, over here to my right. All right, let's look at the forecast by looking first outside from the Hilton President Hotel Skyview. Staggs here, and I'm going to switch microphones real fast and talk to Sean, and then we're going to show you what's up with Rider Week. This is going to be a little challenging for me. There, I did it. Hey, Sean, so tell us about Rider Week. What's going on here?
Well, we're focusing on getting the recruitment for Bike MS this week, getting some prizes and incentives to get registered for Bike MS. Go to bike.msmidamerica.org.
Okay.
Sign up. You can win Kindle Fire HD, free porta potty.
That's good. Now, tell me about the porta potty. How's that work?
Well, the team that registers the most people this week will get their own porta potty on the ride. This way, that team can use their own VIP.
Nice. VIP porta potty. All right. And just to emphasize, because I think a lot of people might get a little intimidated by hearing, they're thinking everyone's riding 150 miles. That's not the case in this, right?
No, this is not your father's MS 150. We have routes as short as 30 miles.
That's nice and easy. That's my route. All right. So you see a little novice like me can get going here and raise some money for Bike MS. All right. So once again, great morning. We'll keep an eye on radar. Keep an eye on our GoPro camera here. Brent Laster, our morning director, has been diligently riding along, and we're going to do some more weather just live like this. I'm going to ride here in a couple minutes, and then we'll talk right into the camera and do the weather. All right, Jaja, back to you. We're getting ready to ride. Today we ride for Bike MS.
All right, Brett, good luck. Be safe. And a quick look out at Brett Anthony getting ready to ride with this group of cyclists. They're heading out from the Overland Park area, going to be riding about 8 miles out here to our station. They're doing this in support of Bike MS, hoping to encourage a lot of people to register their teams this week. So stay with us. We'll have a live report from Brett on the road coming up next. Members of our team biking to work this morning. There's Brett Anthony in his Bike MS jersey getting ready to hit the road. We'll have a live report from him while he's riding. And of course, we'll tell you why they're doing it this week.
Good morning, Jaja. Good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful morning. It's Rider Week here in Kansas City for Bike MS KC, which comes up in just 86 days, September 14th and 15th. We have assembled a ride team of about 10 people here this morning. We're going to ride from here, which is in Leawood, 95th and Mission, down to the plaza in the next hour. About an 8-mile ride, so you can tell it's going to be a nice leisurely ride for us. We'll stop at the Bike MS offices along the way. We'll go through Mission Hills, go through parts of Leawood. It's just going to be a nice morning. No rain out here in Kansas City. Doesn't mean it's not going to rain today, but there's no rain right now and probably none for the rest of the rush hour. Maybe at the very end of the rush hour. Okay, that's live ESP radar. We're looking at it right now. You can tell it looks morning and into the early afternoon hours. I think that may happen. So here is our day planner today. We're talking about a dry morning rush hour, except for maybe an isolated shower up to the north and east of Kansas City. We're talking about midday temperatures in the around 80-degree mark with a chance for showers and thunderstorms, and mid-80s this afternoon. The thunderstorms will be moving away. As I said, it is Rider Week here at Bike MS in Kansas City for Bike MS. What does that mean? Well, it's an incentive week. So if you sign up this week, you're eligible to win a Kindle Fire HD, and then the team that has the most registrations this week, they will get a VIP porta potty. It's a big deal for ride teams, so it can get pretty big and there can be a lot of riders. We're getting ready to ride. Everybody's kind of getting warmed up. If you haven't seen it this morning, you'll want to stay tuned. Watch what we do with the GoPro camera. We're going to ride and do the weather at the same time. It's like walking and chewing gum at the same time. Can I do it? We'll see coming up in just a few minutes.
Hey, Brett, thank you so much. All right, we'll see Brett here in a little bit. Let's send things over now to me.
Guess what? It is time to ride. Sean, we ready?
Yep, we're ready. Let's go.
All right, we're heading out. We're going to head down 95th Street, Lee Boulevard, eventually wind our way down to the plaza. We are riding for Bike MS. I've also got Brent Laster, morning director here on the GoPro camera. So we're going to ride and do the weather at the same time. So if you take a look right there, you might be able to see Brent taking a shot of me here as our bikes pull out onto 95th Street. Our radar satellite picture here, it's a great morning for a bike ride. The temperatures this morning are sitting in the upper 60s to low 70s, and as you take a look at the radar satellite picture, the only water I'm seeing is off this sprinkler right here that is next to me, and that is it. So it's a great morning. We picked a good morning for this ride to promote Bike MS up in September. All right, so scattered showers, thunderstorms today, maybe around the middle part of the day. That means tonight for Diamond of Dreams, it's going to clear out. So a great night for that event. Temperatures should be in the lower 80s by that time. And as we take a look at the weekend grilling forecast, how about temps in the 90s tomorrow? Summer arrives 12:04 a.m. tomorrow morning, and it is going to feel like it. You come back out to the GoPro camera, you'll see I'm riding along. See, I can do the weather and ride at the same time. It's like walking and chewing gum. So right now on 95th Street, just kind of cruising along here in Kansas City on a beautiful morning. Can we have a look at the 7-day forecast? Wait till you see how many 90-degree days we're going to string in a row coming up once summer gets going. Jaja.
All right, you guys are looking good.
Good morning, Jaja. Good morning, everyone. Hey, we're on Lee Boulevard right now, just turning off at 95th Street, headed down toward the plaza. SkyTracker probably can't see us if they're trying to look for us because of the tree-lined street that we're riding in this morning. Just a beautiful morning for a bike ride. Temperatures right now are sitting in the upper 60s to the low 70s, and the sun is coming up. Look at that Hilton President Hotel sky view. We have just a nice view from out here on Lee Boulevard this morning. We're riding to work today because Bike MS Kansas City coming up in about 86 days, and we just want folks to sign up this week. It's a big week to sign up, lots of incentives to sign up, and you can sign on up and then maybe win one of the great prizes that you could possibly be eligible for this week. We'll talk more about that in just a second. Let's take a look at PowerCast. There's no rain now, but as we go through the morning hours, we could be talking about scattered showers and thunderstorms popping up around the area. About a 30 to 50% chance. It kind of depends on where you are across our area. And they could persist into the mid-afternoon hours and then move away as we head into the middle part of the afternoon. And speed up a little bit, so there might be some wind if you're hearing that, but there's not much wind to speak of out here. Look at the temperatures today. Mid-80s, more humid than yesterday, certainly so, but overall, a decent day in and around those showers and thunderstorms. Widen things out. I got to show you this. We want to see the temperatures out west. Some near 100-degree heat building out to the west of Kansas City. And you know what? The 90s could be here as soon as tomorrow. Summer arrives tomorrow morning, 12:04 a.m., so it may certainly feel like it. In fact, from tomorrow right on through next Wednesday, when highs could be in the middle 90s. All right, we're back out here riding live. Lee Boulevard now going downhill a little bit to promote Bike MS. This is Rider Week in Kansas City for Bike MS. What does that mean? Well, if you sign up this week, if you register for Bike MS this week, you will be eligible to win a Kindle Fire HD, so that's a great prize. The team that grows the most registrations this week, they're going to get their own VIP porta potty for the event September 14th and 15th. You can sign up easily by going to kshb.com/bikems. How about that? How easy is that? Jaja, great morning for a ride. Sean Staggs, the man in charge, riding with us. Brent Laster on the GoPro this morning and SkyTracker above us. We'll be into the studio about 6:55.
That is really cool, Brett. And just so you guys know, you saw the SUV in front of him. Our photojournalist, Logan Blankenship, is in that SUV, shooting back at those guys as they ride. Of course, they're going slow, so if you are driving, give them lots of space for any cyclist, really. And you guys have a safe ride in. We'll see you at 6:55. All right, here's Major Miles now with...
Good morning, riding here on Lee Boulevard. We're heading down to the plaza. We've got our team of about 10, 12 riders from Bike MS Kansas City. It's Rider Week here in Kansas City for Bike MS, which comes up in September. Our GoPro camera, Brent Laster, our morning director on the bike this morning. He typically rides in about 10 to 12 miles a morning from his home and then rides back home after work every day. So he's on the GoPro giving you that perspective. We've got Sky Tracker in the air. Right now they probably can't see us as we're going over these tree-lined streets in beautiful Leawood. Just a gorgeous morning. No rain out here. We've got the updated forecast coming up.
All right, Brett. Cool. Thank you guys so much. All right. They're sitting very still. Now, I have a feeling the picture from so following Brett Anthony on his bike ride into work this morning. We'll have an update on this ride, what these folks are pushing for, and of course, he'll give us a weather update coming up right after the break. 6:34 right now, 70 degrees outside. Who is riding a bicycle this morning for Bike MS?
Good morning. All right, we're on Ward Parkway out here as we ride to work for Bike MS. And we are coming up here on 75th Street from Ward Parkway up to about Myers Circle. Then we'll come around that, and we're going up a little bit. So if I lose my breath, that's why. But usually training for half marathons and marathons will keep you ready. Biking, though, maybe just a little bit different, especially when you're trying to talk on TV. All right, radar satellite picture here this morning. Still looking good. So I'm finally starting to see a few clouds bubble up here as we go through the, I'd say, getting into the height of the morning rush hour. So that's starting to develop. Our temperatures outside right now in the 70s. It's muggy. We're talking about scattered showers and thunderstorms today with a possibility of those lingering into the early afternoon hours. But I still think they're out of here in time for Diamond of Dreams tonight. About 83 degrees when that event gets underway. The on-field event's at 7 o'clock. It benefits the University of Kansas Medical Center's neonatal unit. And then the thrilling forecast looks fantastic, but hot. Temperatures in the 90s, so some Great Lake weather. Back out here live, GoPro camera, riding down Ward Parkway, trying to make it to the station at 6:55, so we've picked up the pace a little bit. We're at 74th and Ward Parkway. I think we'll get there. Luckily, Jaja, we're coming up on a downhill. I think I need it by about now. This is all uphill from here.
All right, Brett, you pedal away because we want to see you here by the end of the show. Of course, Sky Tracker there also kind of showing you what's happening. They've got a group of about 10 to 12 cyclists. There's an SUV in front with our photojournalist Logan Blankenship shooting back at them. And then Brent Laster, our director, he's the guy with the sleeveless shirt there off to the right-hand side. He's got the GoPro, and that's the view he's showing you there from his bicycle. So pretty cool this morning, all in support of Bike MS, Kansas City. The bike ride is in September. Sign up this week.
Good morning. We're back here now, 63rd and Summit, getting closer to the plaza as we continue to ride into the plaza and the 41 Action News studio. Sorry for the wind. We're going downhill right there. But we're promoting Bike MS in Kansas City, and it's Rider Week. It's a recruitment effort, trying to get more people to sign up. And you really need to sign up this week if you get eligible for a great prize, which I'll talk about in just a second. Let me get closer to that camera. Up front, GoPro. Brent Laster's on GoPro. Brent, how you feeling? Come up the hill. It is a great day to ride. All right, let's take a look outside. Hilton President Hotel Skyview. Beautiful sunrise. Some clouds starting to pop up a little bit. That tells me it could rain here later on this morning into the midday. Temperature right now, it's humid. Upper 60s, low 70s across the area. Dew points, middle 60s. Not much of a wind unless you're riding into it. So that goes without saying. All right, PowerCast here, 9 a.m. Scattered showers and thunderstorms a possibility as we go into the afternoon, mid-afternoon hours. Coming up on a red light here at Wardle and 63rd. Nice. Okay, so we are looking at temperatures today in the middle 80s, and I think it's well on that way there. So it started out a little on the mild side this morning. Widen things out, I want to show you the summer heat building in. Remember, summer arrives tomorrow morning, just after midnight, 12:04 a.m. When summer gets here, so does the heat. Upper 80s, low 90s tomorrow. More of that Saturday and Sunday. There may be a few showers around tomorrow morning. Otherwise, as the heat builds in, will dry out. The rest of the 7-day forecast, how about this? Middle 90s by next week. It is going to be very warm. I'm making a left-hand turn now on the Brookside Boulevard, so you can tell it's all downhill from here. Got the camera up front. Logan Blankish is running that. Brett Laster is on the GoPro. He's our morning director, but he rides into work every day. And so he's riding along with us. We got about 12 people from who are going to be riding Bike MS in September. So why sign up this week? Well, if you sign up this week, you're eligible to win a Kindle Fire HD. The team that gets the most registration this week, they're going to get their own VIP porta potty. So that's good news for those teams that want their own private porta potty when there are, more than 1,000 runners, or not runners, but riders already signed up. Probably going to have 2,000 riders. Now that we get into summer, the training is really going to get better. So go to khb.com/bikems to sign up. Jow, we should be there before the top of the hour. That's the goal. So we'll pick up the pace and ride like the wind, bullseye, from the GoPro live on Brookside Boulevard.
All right, let's take a live look outside right now. Are they going to make it? Brett Anthony and the group of riders from Bike MS Kansas City going to make it to the station by the end of the show. They've been biking this morning to encourage people to sign up for the ride, which is coming up in September. Hopefully we'll be able to hear from them coming up right after the break. Also up next. All right, Major, thank you.
Give you the microphone going into the studio.